Jordan, hey, thank you for doing this. We'll just start here. First off, congratulations on this honor 2 days ago. And given the fact that this has been a season of new surroundings, working on your game, finding your place with new teammates, what's it mean to get a nod from the NHL for the All-Star game again?
Yeah, it's I'm honored. I mean, to be the first guy from the Kraken is kind of a neat accomplishment. So I went a long time ago. I was quite young, so this year, a little bit older, have a kid. It'd be nice to share it with her and create some memories. So, with the format, I know there's a lot of guys from different teams who probably have opportunity to go in the way that they did it. I just feel honored and lucky that I get the chance.
Darren Brown.
Jordan, it feels like it's been forever since you guys have played on home ice. I'm curious, what are some of the little luxuries that come with playing on home ice as opposed to on the road, and maybe things that like people don't necessarily immediately see if they're watching from home?
Well, I mean, you're at home. You're in your own bed. You're eating home cooked meals. For guys with families, you're with your kid and your wife. You get the home crowd. I mean, there's a lot of advantages. So, not to mention travel. So. It's nice here that we got a little bit of a homestand. We had the 3 games we were on, as far as travel, I mean, we were getting in at 3, 4, 1 o'clock in the morning and playing. Those are tough. So it's nice to always be home and in your own bed and hopefully we can create a bit of a run here.
Jen?
Jordan, when you look at this LA team, they are really good in the faceoff circle. What do you have to be aware of when they've got those situations and making sure that they're not winning those opportunities as much as they have been?
Well, I mean, you want to get your guys out there that, obviously on their forehand and have the best opportunity to win it. But, I mean, a lot of it lies in the centerman. But, wingers coming in and helping to win a lot of those secondary pucks, those are always huge. So, whether you win or lose, I think it's important to have a plan. You have to be able to defend what they're going to bring at you, and you got to be able to break pucks out or create offensive chances. So, I mean, faceoffs are really the only time in hockey where things are stationary and you have a chance to create a plan. So, really, those are the times you have to execute and be sharp.
Brian Clark.
Jordan, just a little bit ago, you were talking about how the All-Star game has a format, and people, of course, have opinions on that format. I mean, have you been able to see some of the discourse that's been out there about how things are selected, or is it one of those things where you've got so much going on, you're just like, I don't have time to read that stuff?
No, I mean, I've read it. I'm so worried about, playing here and worried about my game than I am about the All-Star game. I understand the format, and I understand that there's, individuals who are having great seasons that aren't going to go, and with the format, you got to take a guy from each team. So, I mean, I don't make the rules. I just, a part of the game, and for me, the opportunity to go and go with my family and enjoy it is awesome. I understand that there's other guys who maybe are having way better seasons and have that opportunity, but I got a lot on my plate here and worrying about trying to win games and trying to create a culture and trying to, win some games with the Kraken.
Scott Malone.
Jordan, you guys just came back from a 3-game trip against some really good teams in the West. Obviously, the results of those games weren't what you were hoping for, but is there anything you, as players, look at and take away from those games that you feel you can build on?
Yeah, I mean, there's always any win or loss. There's going to be things you can take away from positively and things you can take away from negatively. So, I like the way that we competed in St. Louis, and I like the way we competed in Colorado for 2 periods for the most part, and then obviously in Dallas for the last 2. But we have to find a way to stretch together 60 minutes and. Things haven't been going our way, and that's been tough. But we have to find a way to win hockey games rather than finding ways to lose, and I think that's the biggest thing right now.
RJ?
Hey, Jordan. I know you said you're not too focused on the All-Star game yet, but any thoughts on which event you might want to do in the skills competition? What you'd be best at?
I honestly haven't even thought about it. Like I said, I could tell you 3 events. Other than that, I don't really know the rest. But shooting or target shooting, I'll stay away from the fastest skater. I'm sure McDavid on our team will have that covered.
Last question, Mike.15 here.
Hey, Jordan, just touching on a teammate, Jared McCann, with 15 goals now for this season, and reflecting back on the pass that you had to set him up in Dallas. So far, what have you made out of his compete level, his production, and the way that he's fit in here?
Well, you look at, I mean, the team that we're made up of here, everyone's coming from different teams, different backgrounds, and I think the biggest thing is, you know, you wanted to come here and try and grasp an opportunity to play. I mean, every guy for the most part is going to play more. You're going to play in different situations and have opportunities that maybe you didn't on different teams. I think Jared's really taken that and run with it, especially early on in camp. Having Gordy out, you know, Canner's not obviously a natural centerman, but he jumped in and did well, and obviously you see him playing center now. So, you know, he's got a great shot. He's fast, and he's bearing down when he's getting opportunities. So I think he's, like I said, he's done a good job of getting an opportunity and run with it. And you know, I know him personally. He's been a guy who's bounced around a lot and been on a lot of one-year deals. And you know, he's really looking for a place to grab security. And you know, he wants to. I know he loves it here and he wants to be here. So I think he's having fun playing hockey and he's having fun scoring.
Okay, thanks so much, Jordan.